Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick video about the PowerShell module called MVP that you can use actually to add your contribution into the Microsoft MVP portal. So you can find this module on the PowerShell gallery, but also on the GitHub, so you can actually click here on the project site or license information. It will send you to the GitHub repository where you can find all the code. You can also check the README. There's a ton of information there about the installation or the configuration of the module and each of the commands available. I also wrote a few articles about it, so feel free to check that on my blog on lazywinadmin.com. Okay, let's go through the installation of it. So actually, the first thing that you will need to do is to request a subscription key from Microsoft. So if you scroll down here and look at the configuration connection, configure connection, you will see that there's the first thing you need to do is go on the Microsoft API developer portal to request a subscription to be able to access the MVP production product. So if you go to a portal and you click under your profile, it will send you to this page. Here I'm showing you my primary key, but I will regenerate it after this video, so there's no point to actually copy it. So I just copied my primary key. I can go to PowerShell. So before we actually use the key, we need to install the module from the gallery. So we can do that by using the install module command. Let's specify the name of the module, specify the scope. Here we can just use the current user, and specify verbose. So it will skip the install because it's already present on my machine. And next, what we need to do is to actually we don't really need to put it inside the variable, but the next step is to set the connection to the portal. You will see that you have multiple parameters. There is the client ID, which actually is mapping to the MVP production that we saw here, the client ID. But there's a default value, so you don't really need to specify that. And the subscription key, which is the key that we have here. And it will show me a win form here that asks me to authenticate with my Microsoft account. So since I already connected with this account before on Internet Explorer, it already recognized my account. So, but if it's not there for you, you will be it will ask you for your email and your password, and then you will see this window. You can just accept it, and that's it. We are in. So now we can start using the module. So we can take a look quickly at the module. See that there's a few commandlets available for you. We can do a quick test by looking at my profile, for example. So it's about to retrieve all the information from my profile, or we can retrieve my contributions. Let's just retrieve one. So it retrieved the last entry that I have. And maybe the next step that we want to do is maybe actually add a new contribution. So we can do that by just using new MVP contribution. We can put the start date, so let's just put today, 26, title, test from MVP module, description, we don't really need. The URL doesn't really matter, but I can put my blog, for example. the annual quantity. So in annual reach, actually this value annual quantity, annual reach, it really depends on the type of contribution that you do. So if you go into the portal and you look at the different type, so here I'm selecting article, but for example, if you have a social profile, the annual reach might means, you know, followers, for example. So you might want to go into the portal and to look at what those value means. So contribution type, I selected article, and by the way, if you press tab, you will see the different values available for you. So here I'll just take article. And the contribution technology, I'll just select PowerShell. And that's about it. I think we can just put verbose to see what's happening. And that's it. The entry was added, so we can actually go into the portal. And I can just do a refresh. Yeah, my connection is not super fast. Okay, okay, it's here. So we see that the module was able to add the new entry. So maybe the next step from that, what we might want to do is to add multiple entries. So I created a quick Excel file. Actually, it's a CSV file that contain different columns, and they actually match the parameters that I use to create my the new contribution just before. So what we can do is maybe import this file. So it's a CSV file. I put the file into demo and test contribution. So let's make sure, okay, there's a few entries that I created in this file. And all you need to do is to pass this to the commandlet, the new MVP contribution. And we can use verbose to see what's happening. So it looks like it's working. Alright. So let's do a refresh. It can sometimes take a minute or two to show up here. But we see the value here, test 1. I don't see the other ones. Yeah, my connection is not super fast. What value did I put in the table? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's why, because I put different dates. So if I scroll down to my history of event, I will find them. Okay, so that's how you create multiple contribution. On my blog, you can also find methods to actually retrieve all your contribution and save them into files per year, for example. So I invite you to go and check it out. I will put the link into the description of this video. So hopefully this video was useful. I know that for some people it was maybe a bit confusing on how you can use this module. So hopefully this was useful. Thank you.